Hello, folks. This is Andrew Levin, aka writer Mickey Wren. It's time for the year in review. As we take a look back at this year that has been 2020, what I have accomplished, what I hope to accomplish in 2021, just in general, going through things. First of all, let's see where we started this year. We started this year with a major reorganization and rewrite through the middle of book 5 that stalled things for we didn't know how long. So I was trying not to put any timelines on things. Well, I got through the rewrite. I finished that time through the book. I believe I did need to go through the book one more time after that. But the bottom line here is book 5 did come out on July 1st of this year. So we do have all 5 books of the original project out on Amazon. No worries. So that we were able to accomplish. And I've been able to have a couple different spikes in sales happen with different friends at work and things. But advertising has been very much stunted this year because of the pandemic and because I have not been to any live events, this, that, and the other. But one thing that did work well when it came to advertising, and I'm not sure if it did anything really or if it's going to do something soon, but major event that I usually like to participate in that I finally got a chance to again, PhilCon. This year, much like other conventions, went digital. Well, one of my society sisters, Terry Graybill, regularly puts together a program booklet, and this time it had to be done a little differently. She invited me to add in an excerpt from one of my books, and as a matter of fact, I used the Power origin story that is mentioned in book 4. The piece in the program book is expanded from what's actually in book 4, because what I have in book 4 is a very much, for lack of a better way to put it, Reader's Digest version. So somewhat expanded, so the whole thing would take a whole page. There was a brief description and a brief bio, as well as the piece. It was in the program book this year. Thank you, Terry Graybill, for that. And I'm hoping that helped to bring some awareness of the Runic Warriors to more people. Now, in the future, because there wasn't much else going on due to the lack of social interaction this year, because everybody is social distancing and wearing masks and all sorts of mean, nasty stuff, and we can only have so many people in any gathering, and just stupid shit. So what's coming up for 2021? Well, a couple of things I can tell you are definitely coming, and I'm very happy about this. Number one, somewhere early in 2021, probably before my birthday, because I already have all the pieces together, I am going to be cosplaying Harry Hansen from the books. Harry Hansen is one of our 6 main characters. He is the one character that was based on me anyway, so that's why I decided to try and do it myself. Another thing I know is coming, I'm hoping in January before my birthday, or even maybe a little bit after, I don't know, but I know there's a friend of mine who is a professional cosplayer that is working on putting together the whole outfit and taking some pictures, cosplaying Laurel DeSimone from the books. So she almost had it together, but there was a bit of a glitch in things. She's fixing that, and hopefully I'll be able to see pictures soon. If not, as long as it happens this coming year. as part of that. Now, that's Harry and that's Laurel, but there's still 4 others. Mary, Maylee, Loretta, and Rick. So, if there are any volunteers out there that are willing to take notes that I have on what these people are supposed to look like and how they're supposed to be, by all means, let me know on Facebook under my full real name, Andrew Michael Levin. On, make a comment on this video. You can also find me on Instagram. You can find me on Tumblr. And I think that's it. Mostly Facebook and Instagram is where I do most of whatever I do. But yeah, you can find me all over social media and here on YouTube. So there's that. The other thing that I'm hoping, and putting this out there, not just to Terry Graybill, but to any of my society brothers and sisters or anybody else that has any affiliation in the right way to Worldcon, either Worldcon 2020 or Worldcon 2021, because you would be eligible to vote or to nominate different books, different series, whatever, in the different categories of the Hugo Awards. I'm hoping, after 5.5 years of work and having to find a way to push, even with social distancing and everything else, I'm hoping that I can get as many people as possible to show some support in going to the Hugo nominations when they are open and nominate the Runic Warriors series for a Best Series Hugo Award. I'm hoping for it. If Worldcon goes live this year, it will be in Washington, D.C. And it would be super cool. I most likely will not be able to be there because I only have 1 week of vacation and Worldcon is 2 weeks long. But, still, I will be hoping for at least the nomination. If I get the nomination, or if I can get sales spurring, like majorly, then the future of the Runic Warriors series could happen. Because I am very open about the fact, that the 5 books that are out there, that just finishes the original project that I was trying to do that I didn't finish 20 years ago. It wasn't ever necessarily the end of the story. Okay? So, does this mean there could be a book 6? What could possibly happen in book 6? The existence of book 6 is theoretical. It could happen, but only if there's an audience. So, all that would support the possibility of this, you need to go to Amazon. Find the Runic Warriors series by Mickey Wren. Buy the books. Because if you're buying and reading books 1 through 5, there's a possibility of more. Okay? What could happen? Some hints of that you might see in other places, including a couple different videos here on YouTube that I posted before earlier this year. They're PowerPoint presentations about the books, about the series, and one of them goes through the different categories of characters and adds in different characters that are not in the first 5 books. In other words, if I was going to have a book 6, you'd hear about these new people. Like I said, I'm not saying much about if or when book 6 may or may not happen, because right now it's still theoretical. I don't have enough sales. Not anywhere near. So you need to go to Amazon. You need to buy the books. Anybody who buys the books that is local to me, and in Philadelphia, that is. I am very open about this, is if you get copies of any of the books and you find me, make arrangements to meet me in person sometime somewhere, I will be more than happy to autograph the books. I have never been shy about that part. I don't see a reason to be shy about that part. If you're willing to support me, I'm willing to thank you for that and autograph your books. Not to mention, even around the time I was first writing the Runic Warriors stories, I don't talk about this much, I was at the WXPN Music Festival. I don't remember what it was called back then, because it's gone through 3 or 4 different names at this point. But I went to XPN's Music Festival in July, and one of the artists that I stood in line to get autographs from specifically was so nice. She refused to sit behind the table and stood there in front of the table getting face-to-face with people. Now, I know here in 2020 that's not even legal because or safe because of what's been going on with the pandemic. But that back in, I don't know, 2000 something or other, or maybe the late 90s, something like that. But that back then made an impression on me. And so, yes, if anybody who is able to meet up with me in any way, shape, or form, get the books, have them with you, and make arrangements to meet up with me in any way, shape, or form, I will autograph them. I have no problem with that. I do know that I have coworkers at the airport that have talked about buying one or more of the books. I actually do have one coworker at one of the airlines, a customer, that actually bought a full set of all 5. Another coworker, bought a copy of book 1 right in front of me. And God willing, sometime soon, he'll remember to bring that with him to work and get me to autograph it. If things start to get social again between Tech in Motion and the Philadelphia Science Fiction Society, but there's things going on. I'd like to see if I could get more of my main characters cosplayed. I'd like to see if I could get sales going. I'd like to see all sorts of things happen, but a lot of it is up to you guys. So that's what's going on. That's what's coming up. And I hope you are interested to hear about this. Anything you want to hear about the books that you can't find in past videos, or you want me to clarify this, that, or the other, comment on this. Tell me on Facebook. Tell me on Instagram. I'll be posting this all over the place. So that's it for now. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to a very productive 2021. See ya.